In the heart of Louisiana, nestled deep within the mysterious and mist-shrouded swamplands, lay the infamous Blackwater Bayou. This place had long been the subject of eerie tales and haunting legends, with locals whispering about restless spirits and unseen terrors that roamed its murky waters and dense, moss-covered trees. The tales were so terrifying that most avoided even the mention of Blackwater Bayou after the sun dipped below the horizon. One moonlit night, a group of adventurous friends decided to challenge the ominous reputation of Blackwater Bayou. There was Claire, the fearless leader of the group, always seeking excitement. Then there was Alex, a skeptic who never believed in anything supernatural. Rachel, a thrill-seeker with a fascination for the unknown, joined along. And finally, there was Eric, the jokester of the group who scoffed at the stories but secretly felt a shiver run down his spine whenever the bayou was mentioned. Armed with flashlights, cameras, and the kind of bravado that often accompanies youth, the four friends set out on a rickety boat, determined to uncover the truth behind the tales that had plagued their small town for generations. As they drifted deeper into the twisting waterways, the atmosphere grew heavy, and an eerie silence enveloped them. The moonlight cast elongated shadows that danced across the surface of the water, and the swaying cypress trees seemed to whisper secrets to each other in the breeze. Claire steered the boat towards a dilapidated mansion that stood at the edge of the bayou. Its windows were shattered, and ivy crawled up its walls like fingers trying to escape. The stories told of this place were among the most chilling. It was said to be the home of a vengeful spirit, a woman who had been wronged in life and now sought retribution in death. The group cautiously stepped onto the decaying porch, their flashlights piercing the darkness. Suddenly, a low moan echoed through the air, sending shivers down their spines. Alex laughed nervously, attributing the sound to the wind. Rachel's camera began to malfunction, capturing only distorted images and unexplainable blurs. Ignoring the warning signs, they entered the mansion, their footsteps creaking on the rotting floorboards. In the dim light, they stumbled upon an old portrait hanging crookedly on the wall. The woman in the painting had an ethereal beauty, but her eyes seemed to bore into their very souls. As they continued to explore, strange occurrences became more frequent. Whispered voices seemed to emerge from the walls, and phantom footsteps echoed down the hallway. Claire's bravado began to waver, and Eric's jokes turned into uneasy laughter. Even Alex, the skeptic, felt a tightening in his chest that he couldn't shake. The climax of their adventure came when they reached the mansion's attic. There, in a forgotten corner, they found a chest covered in dust and cobwebs. With trembling hands, they opened it, revealing a collection of handwritten letters that told a tragic story of betrayal and heartache. As they read the letters, a cold wind swept through the attic, extinguishing their flashlights. In the darkness, they heard a mournful wail that seemed to come from all directions. Panicked, they stumbled their way back downstairs, only to find the mansion transformed. The walls seemed to bleed, and the air was thick with an otherworldly presence. Terrified and realizing they had awoken something beyond their understanding, they fled the mansion and the bayou, their hearts pounding with a mixture of fear and relief. They never spoke of that night again, each carrying the weight of the experience silently. The legends of the haunting of Blackwater Bayou persisted, and the friends had their own tale to add to the chilling lore. The bayou remained a place to be avoided after dark, a place where the line between the living and the dead was blurred, and the spirits of the past still whispered their stories to those who dared to listen.